Now let's start editing our content. Now we've written our article, 400 to 500 word article. Now we need to make sure we write it well in such a way that it is SEO optimized. That's what we call SEO optimized article. SEO optimized article in the sense that it's going to be written apart from the fact that it's written for humans to read, because you have to make sure your article is just not meant for the search engines to read, because the like I told you in the first video about SEO. SEO is search engine optimization, whereby you write an article. I mean, or you put everything together that can help your website rank in the search engine, starting with the content, the originality of the content, and then the keyword. Make sure that you have the keyword written, and then some other stuffs like that. So, and the number of backlinks. But now we're talking about the content. The content must be SEO optimized, because the Google this time around, normally when article Google says, and the other search engines like Bing and Yahoo, according to them, just write an article. Forget about some other things. Of course, your keyword has to be there, because that's what the search engine bots will pick up to actually rank your your website for a certain keyword. So if you're writing a how to lose weight article, for example, and there's nothing like that in the article, then the search engines will just assume that article is about something else. They will not rank the website. You understand? So normally, this is not your article. You're not writing it for your own website actually, but you should know all this. Make sure that everything you're writing everything as if you're writing your own article, as if you are putting it on your own website. It will really help you write a good article. It will really help you be a good seller. Anything you do at all, do it, understand how it works, make it look like you're doing it for yourself. You understand? And then you'll be able to be a good seller. So uh, we talk about the or let me just talk about that now. When you mean SEO optimized article, then the ratio of the keyword, according to most experts, they say should be 3%. So when you mean 3%, for example, let's say our our word count is uh, our word count is 500, for example. So you say 3% of 500, for example, will mean 15. That means in this article, how to lose weight and keep it off must occur 15 times. And of course, when we say must lose weight, how to lose weight, the keyword must appear 15 times. That does not mean that you must write how to lose weight and keep it off 15 times. You understand? The search engines pick up the long tail. This is a long tail keyword. Also pick up the main word. How to lose weight is the main keyword, for example. So and lose when you now add and keep it up, then becomes a long tail keyword. Understand? So your once you put how to lose weight and keep it off, or you only maybe I'm talking about instances where in the article where you put how to lose weight, for example, is a keyword. How to lose weight and keep it off, also a keyword. Though the full one is a longer tail. So we just make sure the variant of the two, whether you're writing in full or how to lose weight, occurs 15 times in the article. So you don't just say, okay, how to lose weight and 15 times will occur 15 times, and then you also have how to lose weight, maybe some other places, some 15 other places. You understand? So that will make that's what we call keyword stuffing. That you trying to deceive the search engine, will just assume you want to deceive the search engines, and then your article will be rated at maybe something of pure quality. poor quality in the sense that it's not well written. You understand? So just put the word out there. So let's copy this, and then you can just cut, and then open a text editor like Word. Word is a good text editor in the sense that you see the number of words here, so you know what you're doing right before you even finish. So it's not unlike the text editor where you can't even see your mistakes, you can see number, the word count and all that. This will help you see your word count, and then you can do your editing at the top at the top bar here. So you can highlight, you can bold, you can set your font size and all that. And then because you can save the Word document and send to the buyer, or you can just put everything here, then and then find something else to add the content and send it to a buyer. So you let just space here from and then the Word will process and do your calculation. What do we have here? 521. So it took us less than how many minutes to write 521, despite the fact that we're still going to write more, probably add or delete. Once you're writing 500 words article, you can make it 510, 505, 521, but don't let it be too much or not enough. Don't make it 450, 464. I mean, sorry, 565, 570. Although some buyers will tell you if you promise 500, give 600, which is not bad. But when you give it too much, then it will become another problem. So make sure 521 is still pretty much okay. So 2 pages. So you see here 2 pages, you see the word count, and then you can just say, okay, now you have enough articles. So there's nothing like now addition. So let's just do the editing. So although you don't need to do it because the guy will do something like that, but a buyer will always expect you to do the whole work for them so that they will just copy and paste. You can just say, okay, how to make sure the first letter of each word, word in the title is capital, except maybe some, this proposition now. So it's in all those kind of, and the conjunction, all those ones should always be in lower cases, start with the lower case. But this, put it capital letter. Then all these two letter, just make them start with the normal. But then you can just decide, okay, let me underline. If you want underline, then probably increase the font size to something like 14, and then say losing, and then this is what I talked about. Write freely, and then once once you put it into Word will highlight your mistakes, and then you can just do your correction. Easy for you to do your correction here. As we were writing in this notepad, if you were doing correction right away, then you'll be wasting time because you still come here and you still do your correction. So just when you have something like this, just right click and choose losing, and then once your word dictionary is very rich, then you can just come and then right click and make mistake, and then read at the same time. Losing weight has never been easy. To lose weight, you have to put a lot of effort to be very and be much disciplined. Well, it's suggesting a word for me, but it doesn't really make sense, right? To lose weight, you have to put in a lot of effort and be very disciplined and be much disciplined. I think it's better. I think I will stick with very disciplined. At times, the words still make mistakes, so you just watch out. So it takes a lot of discipline to lose weight and keep it off. Well, almost repeating myself, right? But this is for sample purposes, so you should understand what I mean. And then this is space and keep it off if you follow the cells below. And 3,000 fat calories is equal to a pound of fat, which means if you can get rid of that amount of fat in your diet, you lose a pound of weight, a lot of parts. So how do you lose weight, part of weight, and create a calorie deficit? Then this will surely be a question mark. Then uh, lose it and keep it off. Then we can just cancel this because it doesn't make sense here again. And then we could say something like follow the steps below to lose that weight and keep it off. Then things to do to lose that things to do that helps things to do that helps in then this a subtitle you can just make it things to do that helps with you can just maybe se- sorry about that, center that if you want, and then you can bold, then size 12, make sure it's of the size is not up to the title. The title is 14, make this 12, something like that. Then if you like, you can underline something like that. And then one thing for sure before you move on, make sure for SEO optimize, they always say something like you put your keyword uh, in in the first, maybe the first sentence or first paragraph rather, or maybe the second, very close to the top, second paragraph. So make sure on the here and here you put something like the main title, how to lose it and keep it off, and then you find instances where you find a place to fit that a keyword so that it really makes sense. So how to lose it and keep it off. You can say, okay, how do you lose a pound of fat? Create that calorie deficit. Or you can say something like, how do you lose? So how you can say something like just find a place to put it. So I'm looking at to lose weight. Follow the step below to lose that weight and keep it off. So how to lose that weight and keep it off? It's almost the same, not entirely the same, but at least it makes sense. Or you can say follow the steps below to know how to lose weight and keep it off, which it really fits and it makes sense to know how to lose weight and keep it off. So we have a keyword in there, a long tail keyword in there, and then the short form, how to lose weight, that will be sprinkled within the article. So I the 3% I said the other time, I don't actually stick to that. I think that's just a theory by the webmasters. 3%. Some will tell you 1 to 3%. Some will tell you 1% is okay. For me, I just write, and then I make sure at least in a 500 word article, the main keyword, especially long KT keywords like this, always occur like maybe 3 times in the whole article. 3 times is enough. And then the variant of that keyword, how to lose weight, or lose weight alone, or lose fat, how to lose fat, and then will be sprinkled in the article. And I just don't think, I just write. So at times I'll use how to lose weight, and then when I'm writing, I discovered that actually written how to lose weight so many times. I'll change to how to lose fat. You understand? Or how to lose pound of fat, something like that. So I'll sprinkle them into the article without necessarily looking at the word counts. So the word counts for me is not. I just had to tell you so that you know, so that you won't find out, read somewhere else where they say something must be 3% or something like that. Yes, it's somewhere many places online where they say it's 3%, 1 to 3% or so. In fact, some always tell you make it 3%, and then you start finding where to put how to lose weight and keep it up 15 times an article. Just write it, put one here, probably just put one in the body, put one in the conclusion. Pretty much okay. It's enough. And then you, of course, you have how to lose weight and all that. And then to rank for this kind of article, then of course the buyer will be ranking for this keyword. And then probably some other lesser keyword will be lose fat or how to lose fat or how to lose weight, something like that. So of course, the buyer will tell you. Apart from most buyer, apart from telling you the main keyword, they always tell you the other keywords too. They'll tell you, okay, this is the main keyword, but other keywords should be how to lose fat or how to strip off fat or something like that. And then you find instances where you just put the lesser ones in the article. So let's continue. Check your portions. Then this you just bold this, and then surround yourself with positive people, and you bold this, and then what am I doing? Am I actually, let's leave it at 11. So check your portion, exercise alerts. So make sure all this are kind of bolded like that, and then keep track of your progress. Bold things to avoid. This will be another subtitle, and then you this avoid when losing weight. Avoid temptation. These two will be bolded. The avoid stress condition. You're getting the idea. Just trying to look at areas where you need to do something, and then in conclusion, do something like that. Weight loss is about body mass, calories, and blah 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 blah, and all that. So, and then you finish it off, and then all this you have to make correction, temptation, then right click, and then you any other one you can put manually like this one, bin conditions. You get the whole idea. So once you make sure that you correct everything, and then this red error whatever does not show, and then your article will be pure as this. And once you do that, this shouldn't take you more than, because you're reading when you're writing, this should take you more than another 5 minutes. This just a two page 500 word article, not much. In fact, it's about one and a half page, or one third, something like that. So you just do this, and then of course this capital letter will start. This capital letter will start. You understand? So the subtitle, the main points, capital. I mean, will be bolded, and then something else. So just do something like that. Yeah, something I wanted to tell you. The some always say highlight. I mean, make some major keyword in put them in italic form, and then bold the keywords some other areas. And then at times I stick to that, at times I don't bother. So you can just, okay, something like this one, how to do the main keyword, bold this one, maybe one instance, understand, or two instances. But we are talking about 3 to 4 actually that I'm telling you about. So I think if I put it one place like this, bolded, I think it's okay. And then maybe the third one, then how to lose weight, keep it off here, bolded. The second one will be normal. Then the third one, I can make it in italic form. But I don't really stick to all this. And then at times you can do that, and then the buyer, if it does not want the italic form, just a matter of highlighting and changing it back to, is better than not doing that at all. And then the buyer will think you should have put something like that. You understand? Because so many buyers, they don't even know how good article work. They don't know. They just assume, okay, they read somewhere, they have the italic somewhere, at least one italic form of the main keyword, and one instance of where you bold the keyword. So bold one, put the other one italic, and then leave the others normal as possible. So take all the points and then just follow them. The webmaster say 3%. So I'm not saying you should do 3%, but uh, put that in mind. So just make sure you enough, because some buyer will come and tell you this is not enough now. I'm expecting 3%. You understand? So look at the buyer well. At times I chat with them and let them know how I do write my article. You understand? So if you don't have to write everything, but at least come very close to the standard set by the webmaster, because that's what most buyers look at. You understand? So you can see we've written a full article here. So of course you have to do all these mistakes. So, but I'll just let that be. You understand? So you see, lose weight and keep it off, and then you see, lose weight and keep it off somewhere here too. You always put it in the last two, somewhere in the last two uh, paragraphs, and then somewhere in the first two paragraphs, to lose and keep it off, and then here you also have it. So, and then the italic form you can put somewhere in the middle, put it italic. Don't make this one italic, the end part. Don't just leave this one as normal as possible. You understand? So this is how to write your article, and how to finally edit your article. So bolded, first letter and all that. So you get the whole idea. So now you should be able to write a good article. So do your research, no matter the field, no matter the niche, whether you've heard about the niche before or you've not. So just make sure you do your research the way I did, using all the methods I talk about. PLR article, you can use educational site, for example. Then you can use if the article is a long one, you can find PDF files online. Find PDF files online, and then you just type into the search bar something like site.pdf, or just put everything in full .pdf, or just put how to lose weight full PDF file, something like that. Then Google will come up with so many instances, and then you can download them and read it. This thing, but I don't subscribe to download the PDF, because you download a large file and you have to read many pages to even gather something. Just do it online. So I'm telling you all this so that you have options. To just look at your options. Some are very comfortable with PR article, very comfortable with PR articles. Some are comfortable with online. Someone like me, I'm comfortable with online. So even though I have a lots of PLR article, I don't use them. So just go online and do that. Just do, and then some are comfortable with article sites, because they just believe they are using their templates. So let them look at the content and then use the same template to do it. So whatever you choose, you do it, stick with it, and then you'll be fine. So this article marketing people, and then I think will come to the end of this particular video and article writing. So in the next video, we'll go to another, which is related to this one. Go to article submission. Then I think we should do something like article spinning before that submission, because there's also a service on Fiverr, which is article spinning or article rewriting. So whereby you rewrite, someone gives you an article to write that article. Then that one you don't have to go doing research, because they will give you the article, you just rewrite the article. Then nothing like research or something like that. And then you don't need to do a thorough job like this one. So just rewrite, and you and then I'll show you uh how to rewrite. And then if I'm doing something like a written job for, or maybe I'm writing before for some affiliate some affiliate site whereby I'm submitting to article directories. So I'll just use a tool, and then I'll show you the tool in the next video, where we'll be talking about article spinning or article writing. And then after that video, we'll go to article submission. It's another service on its own. And then so this particular chapter, you and you we have three different services that you can render together and make money. Then you can render article writing and then article submission for $10. Or you can offer article spinning or article rewriting and submission for another $10. You understand? So you can mix the three however you want. Then so this is the end of this video. So in the next video we'll move on to something else. So thanks for watching this video. So on to the next video.